All right, we're getting ready to go live.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We need music.
All right, we're live. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Looks like everyone's refreshed after several hours of rest and relaxation.
Five.
Uh-oh, somebody got me playing in the background. Thank you. All right, so. All right, Maria's got her water today, not wine. We got Mr. Branden Coffie here. He was coffee no cream. Now he's Branden Coffie. He's pumped up. He's ready to go. Choo train. We got Candice here, Candice, and we got Jheli in the building. So what are we going to talk about today? And today is Wednesdays. Why don't you have a contract? And so the theme that I wrote, why you don't have a contract, is network equals your net worth.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice one.
Say it again. Somebody say it. Network is your net worth.
Network is your net worth.
Okay. Branden.
Network is your net worth.
Okay. Candace.
Network is your net worth.
And Jheli.
Network is your net worth.
That's right.
Yeah.
We got to. So now I want to start this conversation with $1 million is the new 100,000. Okay. And so that's what we were talking about last time. $1 million is the new 100,000. And we want to discuss how do we, right? Because in the last session, Natasha, welcome back. Free Hall, welcome back. Yvette Wright, thanks for rejoining us again. What we finished off on last time, which I thought was pretty fascinating, which was this. And Tam Reed was on there with us. Only 2% of Black families have a net worth above $1 million. And then the other stat that she read was here. Report reveals that Black households have 1/8 the wealth of median white households. When you break down the numbers, the inequities are even more depressing. An estimated 7.8 million Black families have a net worth of less than $10,000. Approximately 3.5 million families have a negative net worth due to the overwhelming burden of debt. So again, how many Black families are there again? Because that sounds like 12 million is a lot. That sounds like about half of us.
But you know what?
Okay.
Growing up, I never even thought it would be impossible to even think my family could have $1 million, let alone 100,000. That's in the 80s when we came here, or even growing up in the 90s.
Okay.
So I think it's a mentality kind of thing. Like if that is just a fantasy for me, how would I even think to reach it?
And that's why, part of how you start to think like that is by surrounding yourself with people who are talking about money. And that's what Tam discussed in the last session, is you have to be in a group of people who are not afraid to have a conversation about money and about investments and assets and liabilities and things like that. And so, the reason, one of the things that we're doing today to help curve that issue is, again, we are, if you don't know already, and I know some of you were not here with us earlier. Oh, we got Jerome Hurd here. We got Eric Horn. I'm actually, right? In 15 days, I'm going to be speaking at the Miami NFT Week alongside my man, Mark Cuban and Grant Cardone. So we'll be speaking here. All right. My name was on the first page like 2 days ago. Now I got to go to the second page. That's okay. But either way, here we are, Eric Coffie. So I'll be speaking at the NFT conference discussing our new collection, Ostabu. And just for those persons who are joining us, the reason why we have a panel today with Candace, Jheli, myself, is if you are a paid member of any of our programs, we're going to gift you a free NFT. Gift. Free. However, there are some things you have to do to receive your NFT, which means simply sending us your crypto wallet address. And if you don't know what your crypto wallet address is and you don't have one, we are actually in the Zoom call right now, and we're helping people set that up. If you have questions, we do have a Discord. We're dropping that in the chat right now. The Discord link is in the chat for people to join us in this Discord. What is a Discord? Justin, what's a Discord?
Discord is another way to chat and interact with all of the members. And so, by the way, when you get on Discord and you join, you see under information, you see verify. Once you click verify, you have to click the check right below verify. And that will allow you access to the Discord. All right.
There you go. So, and the reason why we're speaking at, I'm speaking at this conference is because we went ahead and, again, given the fact that we do government contracting and that all of the technologists, the programmers are in this space, I wanted to participate in the space and meet some of the best programmers in the world. As you may know, ransomware and cybersecurity are big threats to our national defense. And again, unfortunately, our government doesn't always know how to market and grab the best and brightest. So we decided to jump in and go to where they're at and meet people where they're at by creating our own project. Now, we're going to discuss throughout today's video some of the utilities of our project, how to get whitelisted for the project if you're not a current paid member. We're also going to discuss what is an NFT, why do you want to have an NFT, what are alternative assets, and everything related, not everything, but crypto, Web3, you'll be able to ask your questions. And as always, because it is Wednesday night, we allow people to come on stage and join us. And again, for me, we'd like to have a place in the metaverse. And what does that mean? What does that look like? Right? We want to join the likes of JP Morgan's, of American Express, of HSBC, right? We want to join those entities in being in the metaverse and also being able to provide education, which we do, helping small businesses. So the reason why it's called OSTABU, because as you know, OSTABU is Office of Small Disadvantaged Business Utilization. And that is the part or portion of the government that helps small businesses talk to program managers, decision makers, and contract officers, things like that. They're sort of the bridge and the liaison between the small business and the bag. And so we're doing the same thing, except on the outside, not on the inside, where we're helping you connect you with other people, persons, businesses, entities that can help get your first contract, second contract, or largest contract. And so as a paid member, you're going to receive a free NFT. So you'll be part of that community that we're launching in the metaverse. And then if you're not a paid member, if you are a subscriber, if you are following us, we're gonna whitelist you at the mint. That's starting off at $50. That's right, $50, $50. So again, we're gonna show you how to do that. We're gonna talk about all of that and more in today's upcoming session. So now, with that said, let's introduce the people on stage. Jheli.
Hey, everybody. This is Jheli, Justin. Been in crypto for about a few months and had some ups, had some downs. And the best part of all of that was learning from it. And so I took all of my ups and downs and used it as a learning experience. And I think you can do that with everything in life. That's my mentality. Happy to be here. Happy to be amongst people that just share the same joy and love for what they do. You know, we all excited about what we do, and I'm just happy to be here.
By the way, Natasha says when she was a kid, she wanted to buy her own island. Natasha, we would be happy to put together a DAO and look at purchasing an island alongside of you. So we want to help support you in that. I do not personally believe at this point, and we're going to talk about this because of the people that I'm around, the meetings that I go to, the dinners that I'm having, that at this point, money is a commodity. They are giving money away to everyone who wants it. Two of our students in last night's call said they received one was 25,000, the other one was 50,000 in grant money. 50,000 free. Okay. I'm talking to people that I know right now that sold a business that did $2 or $3 million in the PPP loans, forgivable. Forgivable. Maria, did you not say today? Oh, okay, Tam, I got you. See, you got your class started. No problem. We'll see you next time. Maria, did you not say that they're telling you on the idle, right, to come out and get more money? If you requested the idle loan, they're probably telling you come in and re-up on money. They are giving money away. Banks don't even want to carry all that money anymore. They don't want to hold those deposits. Cash. The government is putting cash into the economy, into people's hands. You just have to be standing there where the wave is at, standing in front, like not even with a sign, but like the thing to catch the fishing net with, just to grab it all. And so that's what we want to help teach folks today. Candace, tell us who you are.
Hi, I'm Candice. I've been in crypto from 2018, invested no more than $10,000, lost $250,000, and was able to spend like $60,000 from the time I started 2018 till like late of last year. Was able to spend like $60,000.
That's a great intro.
Thank you, Eric.
So Candace, what's interesting about Candace that I like, she's very humble. But what I like about Candace is she says, right, is that she lost $250,000. And I tell everybody this. I go, did anyone ever ask her how much she invested or made? Like people only focus on that. Like that is like, that's the cup half empty. But she just said to you, she invested 10, she spent 60, and then she lost 200. So she still technically was ahead. And again, it sucks to lose any money, right? It does suck. But I think most people would rather have her problem than the problem of not having the 60. Just my thoughts. Maybe you say, nah, I'd rather not even have none of it because I don't want to feel it up and down. But I think most people would want to do that.
That's a good problem.
So, all right. Branden, what's your involvement?
All right, my name is Branden Coffie. My involvement is I'm the creative director behind Astabu, which is the NFT collection that is dropping March 22nd. And my creative director, that's really meant that I spent the time of the process with the artist and developer, and we sat there and we actually made each and every attribute that goes along to this collection. So that's my involvement, and we also made the website as well. So that's my involvement to what's going on.
Cool. And why, Branden? What's why the interest in crypto and NFTs?
I like it because it's a new space, so I'm not starting at like 0 versus people who are starting at like 1,000. So I get to start kind of like with everybody. So I like that like everybody get to start from like square one because nobody knows anything. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's right here right now because it's just starting out. So I like that. The second thing I like about it is that me personally, I just like the arts. I've acted for 8+ years. Also the music and all that other type of stuff. So I like how it does combine the arts and also business as well. So I like that aspect, and that's why I'm interested in NFTs.
Maria, what have you been doing lately in crypto Web3 space?
I'm gonna say the do-it-all person. If you guys need something, I will help you do it. And we just started doing our merchandise. So we are working on the merchandise. So it was very exciting to see that your little Ostabu character has one of the shirts that I helped design. I think that's going to be one of my proudest moments. And also I'm helping with just anything that you guys need. And as far as me being involved in crypto, maybe a month or two, I dragged my feet into it. I kicked and screamed, investing the money, but I hope to someday say I was able to spend $60,000 out of what I invested. So I am here to support you guys. And if you guys need help setting up your MetaMask or send me your crypto wallets, go ahead and do that. We're going to put them in the ones that I've gotten tonight. So by tomorrow or next day, you should see your little characters. So send them to me, please.
So Maria, you should thank Branden because he squeezed in your hoodie last minute right before the launch.
The white one.
That's Maria's hoodie that Maria's designed, and Branden squeezed it in and got it on some of the characters.
Thank you, Branden.
Of course.
So there you are. And as you can see, right now they're not available for sale. So right now we're currently we're giving away free NFTs, and we're what's called airdrop, and then we're whitelisting other persons who are subscribers and members on any of our other platforms. We're whitelisting at the $50 price before they're set for public release. So again, we're here today to talk about that so that you can join the Discord, reach out to Maria, send us an email, send us a message, contact us, because we really want to help you. In fact, I want to show you that we want to help you because we're going to actually copy invitation. I'm going to we're on Zoom. So I don't know if it's going to work or not. So they got too many characters. Let me see, how can I put this Zoom? Okay, give me a second. I'm going to share the Zoom link in a moment so people can actually jump in and log on with us.
Jump in, jump out, introduce yourself. Jump in, jump out. And guys, while we're waiting, remember, every time we're on here, go ahead and drop who you are, where you're from, what do you do? That way everybody else that's on here knows you. I know a few guys done it, so thank you to those.
That's true, right? We got some people that follow instructions.
Yes. And I'm glad to see we have another coffee in the chat.
Oh, wow. We got Jasmine Coffee in the chat tonight. Look at that. That's Branden's big cousin, Jasmine. So we got another coffee. Free Hall, welcome back. Who else? AS says, hey, good evening, Miss Maria. Branden, you got Jasmine's on.
What's good, Jazzy? What's good, Jazzy?
All right. Someone said, nice, Candace. Big ups to Candace. Taking 10,000 and making it into 250,000. You know, so that's good. But yeah, no. So we just dropped the invite in there. Again, if you're part of any of our programs, we want to hear from you. We want to make sure that you're available so that we can send you this NFT, because once I go to this conference and I speak, in fact, I'm speaking at 2 conferences. So once I go and I speak at this conference, we're gonna start doing a lot of marketing. Unfortunately, this is once it's publicly minted, we're not going to be able to give you your free NFT or whitelist you at that point because it'll be for sale to the public. So again, we're coming on, and we were on 4 hours earlier today. We'll be on for another hour and change. I'm not going to push everybody because tonight, but we will come on again and do some other sessions because the idea is we want to get our people involved first on the ground, which are the people who've been supporting us, following us, sticking with us all this time. We want to get you in on the ground floor. So I don't want, again, we said this earlier, I don't want somebody to come out and say Eric is funny acting after I done got on stage with Grant Cardone and the big dogs, Ty Lopez and, Mark Cuban. So don't come to me with that foolishness because I'm going to send you somewhere. Right.
See, I didn't want to interrupt and say that.
What do you say?
He acting brand new.
Thank you. Right. Yeah, I already know he acted brand new. So I don't want to say it. I don't want to hear it because I have some meetings already set up with the coordinators after this event. So I've got another conference I'm speaking at on the Metaverse. I have this event and the person that got me in. We've got some meetings up afterwards. So I don't know what's going to happen. We can't control it. Again, I'm sure when Candace put her 10,000 in, she didn't know it was going to go to 200,000. she put in $100. Candace, in fact, start off with your story about the $100. I like that. That was a good story, Candace.
Okay, so I put in my several $100s. So one of my first $100 was in Elrons at the time. So I invested $100, but I was able to obtain 44,000 coins, right? Then they did a burn where they reduced the amount of supply, the circulating supply of coins. So they reduced that. And then, so for every 1,000, they reduced it to 1. It was at 1,000 to 1. So the 44,000 turned into like 44 coins. And then later on, like a couple months after, so it turned in, one day I went on Binance and I saw my account to like $40-something thousand. So that was my first investment of the $100 going so big. And then my second one was Shiba. I invested Shiba like very brand new, when it was really new. And I invested $100. Later on, I think as of this year, late of November last year, like that portfolio went up to like $80,000. And what else? Then I had another $100, went up to like $10,000. I told you guys a story about that one. Tried to take out some money out of it. It was on the Binance Smart Chain, so I transferred it over to Ethereum, not knowing that Ethereum also they have a coin on their Binance Smart Chain as well. Transferred it to my Coinbase account, and then I lost the money, the $5,000, because Coinbase only supports the ETH coins. So, but I had several $100 story that I was able to flip to thousands of dollars.
It's interesting you said that. That happened to me with they're changing OMI, eComi. They're changing it to the Ethereum network. And so when I went to transfer it, it was on the Go Chain network. It's in space. So, I only transferred, I don't know, probably about $800, but still, it's.
You still haven't been able to get it back?
No, I have not been able to get it back still yet. I'm waiting for them. They said they're still doing the changing over to the ERC20 or whatever it is. So
My thing is,
go ahead.
So
my thing is, if it's not in the same blockchain pathway thing, why do they even let you?
Because it's not, remember, this is all new. And so because it's new, there's still some gaps in the system. So it's up to you to learn and navigate it. But I think that's also like that's a good question, but it's also the thinking is like the wrong thinking, I think, in some ways. Go ahead, Candace.
So for me, Maria, like when I contacted Trust Wallet, right, they told me that Coinbase has the authority to give me back the money. However, they don't want to do it. Okay. So now it's just lost. So Coinbase is saying, if they do decide to support the Binance Smart Chain, they will be able to give me my $5,000. But until then, they won't. So the money's just there sitting in some cloud or sitting in some account somewhere, Yeah.
That was the same thing that happened to me with Crypto.com. I sent FTM to Crypto.com and they said, "Oh, we don't support that yet." I'm like, "Okay, so my money?" And they're like, "Yeah, when we support it, maybe we can give you the money back, but right now we don't even have it to give it to you." So
I think that there's a real technical answer for this, and I think that I don't want to get into the weeds, but there is a technical answer for it, Maria. How they can do it, right? So, even though Trust Wallet says they can, if I don't know if I want to get into the weeds of that. I don't even know if I want to get into the weeds of that.
So guess what, right? I have most recovered the coin. I went to this guy website. He was like, because I was like, okay, $5,000 is a lot of money to lose, okay? So I'm like, I need to find a way to get it. There's some smart person out here that knows how to get back my $5,000, right? So I went to this guy. I don't even remember, because this happened last year. Went on this guy's website and followed the steps. However, I was able to see. So the only thing I have is just a CD account, but it's locked. I can't do anything. So I'm just here watching the $5,000 as of now, okay? Because there's no way. And I contacted the guy as well. I sent him a personal Telegram message asking to see if he can help me. And he said, no, there's no way. When it comes to Coinbase, there's no way that you can recover your coins on Coinbase. If it was another platform, maybe, but not with Coinbase.
All right, so let's talk about a couple things here. First and foremost, welcome. As always, on Wednesdays, I like for people to put in here where you're from, give me your city, tell me your business, your industry, so that people can follow you, right? Yes, we're talking about our new collection that we're releasing, NFT, but at the same time, I still want to know who I'm speaking with. There's 30 people following. I see 17 likes. I should have at least 30 likes on here, but also let me know your name if it's not clear on here. Leland says his brain hurts, or maybe that's Randy says her brain hurts, one of the two. It's probably Randy using Leland's account. But again, let me know your industry and the city you're from at the very least. All right, please follow instructions. You know what happens when you don't follow instructions? You lose $200 million contracts like me. Don't be like me and lose a $200 million contract because your project manager failed to follow instructions. And I say project manager, it's really like a project executive, but that's another story.
So it wasn't because the contract was wrong, is because
he didn't follow instructions. We didn't say it was wrong. They didn't follow instructions, which means it was due by this certain time frame. You got to submit it by that time frame. That's called follow instructions.
So you lost $200 million for being late.
I lost $200 million in contracts, which equates to about $50 million in revenue, and which equates to about 8 to 10 million in profit, which then we divided up. So to me personally, it's about 1.5 to 2 million over a 5-year period. So it's not like 1.5 to 2 million like from yesterday. It's like been over the next 5 years.
I got it.
It's worth fighting somebody about. But
I want 4 minutes alone with him. 4 minutes it took him not to sign that. Let's go.
Yeah, it was 4 minutes late. So, but moving on. So listen, one of the things that I want to talk about in the beginning of this, and like I said, see, it is Randy, Miss Randy. One of the things we want to discuss tonight, right? Network is your net worth. Part of the utility of actually investing with our NFT or being part of our NFT is that, in fact, you're going to be part of a community that, again, we're doing the same thing, teaching, training, government contracts, small businesses. We also want to bring in there people to help you, support you, like proposal writing, grant writing. We want to bring in grant writing. And so we want to take, essentially, I'm going to take the members only YouTube channel down, and that entire channel is going to be over here. Hold on. I don't see it up. Nope. I don't have it up right now. I've done a lot of things on here since that time. And so we've already created our own membership platform. Where is it at? GovConGiants.tv. And so this platform is a membership site, and it's going to have a community site so that you can actually find out who is in the community. That access to that membership site is going to be your NFT. Now, one of the things that we skipped over, guys and girls, is what is an NFT? We didn't talk about what's an NFT. Does anybody out there in the floor, on the room, understand what is an NFT? Anybody know what an NFT is? NFT.
I'm going to say the lag is that's why they're not answering right now.
I understand that. I got it. All right. Now, out of my team, right now I'm focusing on government contracts. I'm excited to see another person's video about this 9 months ago. I shared with my business partner, and now we're in. Good job, Natasha. Welcome. And again, we want you to focus on government contracts. This is not for you to focus on NFTs. We're not here. Really, we are introducing NFT as a way for you to get more access to our government contracting lessons, teachings, wherever they may be at. We just want to be part of what's happening, where everything is going. And so we want to make sure that you're there as well. So if everyone, for example, let's say today, YouTube was to cancel YouTube, right? Let's say, for example, like MySpace disappeared, Vine disappeared, right? These other platforms in the past disappeared. At some point we had AOL accounts. So it's, if this goes down and everything is in a metaverse, we also want to be in a metaverse. So that is our plan, is that we want to go where the technology goes, wherever everyone's moving to, we want to be there as well. So we don't want to get left behind at the times and not be up there where things are going to be at. So we don't want to try to come back on and now try to figure out TikTok after the fact. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna be ahead of it, and we're bringing all of you, or at least those that want to come along with us. So there's nothing new that we're telling you to do. We're not actually telling you to. This is not a video about crypto and how to invest in crypto. This is strictly for those persons who are in our programs now. We want them to receive and accept their free NFT. Those persons who are in any of our programs, and those persons who have been in our programs in the past or who are currently supporting our channel, we want to whitelist you for a pretty much free, because it's $50 NFT. And so a lot of folks, you don't have to even learn about it. It's free, one, or $50 is two, basically. So that way, if in fact, as the world and the universe starts to head in this direction, kind of like, again, Candace bought these coins and these tokens that were very cheap. If everything goes in this direction and this thing goes through the roof and we can't predict what will happen, then you are in on the ground floor. And if you're like me, how I rediscovered crypto was I bought Ethereum in 2018, not knowing what it was, opened up my accounts in 2021, and I had $20,000 sitting in my account. I didn't stop working. I didn't stop my job. I kept making YouTube videos and doing everything else. I just happened to have an extra $20,000. When the 34 people watching, how many of you would like to find another $20,000 2 or 3 years from now?
I quit. I'm out.
And like you said, you just forgot about it. Even if they just take their free NFT and they just forget about it and just hold on to it, like eventually it's gonna come back up.
And so what's interesting is that, Natasha, that's a very good point that you say you associate the metaverse with Facebook, and I don't like them. What's interesting is that Facebook tried to brand their name after something that already existed. So Facebook and the metaverse have nothing to do with each other. And so we'll actually, I'm glad that you brought that up, because there's no correlation between Facebook and the metaverse. Zero. But that's a very good point. In fact, let's talk about something here that I shared earlier. So this is a white paper report that was put out by JP Morgan, right? And it's called Opportunities in the Metaverse. It has nothing to do with Facebook. And in fact, what I will do, I'll show you this quickly. And then I'm going to, actually, let's do something fun. I'm gonna do some fun stuff. All right. Let's go ahead. Let me just go ahead and let's do this. Let's go ahead and just join the metaverse. I'm gonna take y'all in. For y'all never seen the metaverse, let me take y'all in the metaverse. Y'all want to go to Decentraland? Let's go to Decentraland today. Okay.
I don't need the fun glasses thing.
We going to Decentraland.
How much it cost to go to the metaverse? Do we gotta pay for this?
You just need to connect your wallet.
Oh. And they're not gonna take my gas fees?
Here we go. We're going to Decentraland. If you've never been in the metaverse, let's go in the metaverse. It's loading the scenes. Loading the models.
For anyone that's asking, Marty, if you are part of our course, you just have to send me your public key or crypto address.
There you go. Hold on. All right, we're looking around. Hold on. Let's turn around. It looks like there's a lag on my computer. There we go. There's little Eric. We're walking into Decentraland. Oh, let's go back this way. That's where all the buildings are. And people are like, it looks like a video game.
It does. So in the metaverse, you can be who you want to be, huh?
Yeah. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
because he has hair.
Dang, Brandon. I'm still getting beat up even in the metaverse.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, some things never change.
Nah.
Hold on, look. Chain guards. Okay. Guardians. Let's go over here and see what these people are about.
Did you make that avatar already? You've already.
Oh, yeah. I've been here before.
I was like,
I was going to buy
license?
land here. I didn't do it. But we're going to now.
Somebody's asking, so what do you do in the metaverse?
So look, so for example, okay, here. So Chain Guards IO. So they're trying to, so we're not going to do it. But all right. So this would take us to their website. And so this is how the people advertise who they are and what they do. Let's go
So
back
it's a
around.
fun way to go to somebody's website instead of, you know.
Is that
Type-
another person, the creature?
So look, do you recognize the domain? OpenSea. So they're trying to, okay, let's go in. They want us to buy tokens. Let's take a look at it. So Chain Guardians, here they are. So they're selling their items that you could buy. You need to buy tokens to be able to do it. So again, I just want to show people, right? Just to give an idea so we can see what it's like. Hold on. All right. So I just want to show it to people so they can see what it's like. They said, I'm so confused. I was like, what do you do in the metaverse?
What's the purpose?
Right. So, well, the thing is, so today, right? See, somebody else said, Eric, you got hair in the metaverse. It's like Mario Brothers. So what happens is, again, in the conversations, I don't want to take the conversation to the metaverse. I just want to show people what it was like. But the idea is what they're saying is in the future, right? You're going to have where all of us like are on Zoom. Instead of being on Zoom, we'll be inside of a WeWork type of office in the metaverse. And then we're working together inside of an office inside of the metaverse. And that's one of the things that they discuss is the purpose of it. But there are several videos that you can watch that discuss. Let me see if I can find it. There's some videos that Mark Zuckerberg did about the metaverse that we can drop in here. There's a couple of videos that he did on the metaverse that says basically, let me see if I can show you what his plans are and what they're saying. So here, I'll show you. So that's how they're imagining us being in the metaverse, is essentially working together and simulate offices, spaces. So we'd be working together and simulate office space that we could then do things there. And again, not to drag you on the whole metaverse topic. Let's stick to the NFT, let's stick to the utility, let's stick to government contracts for now. Because on our other channel that Justin keeps dropping in our Defi Media TV, that's when Candace, Justin, and I will talk about the metaverse and the utilities and all that kind of good stuff. So right now, we're only interested in getting members who are paid members of our programs signed up for the NFT. And if you're part of our groups, get you whitelisted so you can get a $50 basically mint. Now, go back to what is an NFT? Anybody want to take the chance of explaining that?
Yeah, why not? So NFT stands for non-fungible token, right?
Okay.
But all it is essentially is a contract that has a backing behind it. Now you decide what backing you want behind it, and you decide what you want your contract to look like, which is basically the picture that you see. Our contract is the Osbu, so our pictures are the dudes with the chains and whatever like that. But that's just the picture to represent the contract. And the contract has utility tied towards the contract. So that's my crack at it.
I like that. That's a pretty good explanation. Jheli, Maria?
I'm just gonna show the I just wanted to show it so they can see it.
What are you showing?
Oh, you can't see?
Yeah, we can see your
Showing
screen.
us
What do you-
an NFT.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you how
That's
what it
it.
was. This is it. This is the NFT.
Okay.
Okay, the way that I was able that you explained it and what I understood, it's the picture stands for something that is attached to something that has a value or has money in it. So it's, and also an
Correct.
NFT, I've heard it could be a picture, it could be a song, it could be art, but it has value to it.
Correct. You went mute?
No, I
Okay.
hear.
All right. Yeah, no, exactly. And so Maria's correct, right? So, you know, the way for me, when I look at my credit card, this is my physical credit card. I swipe it. I get to do a transaction. I get to buy whatever I want to buy, groceries, gas, you know. So it then links back to an account that has my name attached to it, my credits attached to it, and then they give me my goods, and I just swipe the credit card. On my phone, I also have my credit card, but this is the picture of the same credit card. It's on my phone. However, this picture is the digital representation of this physical card. So the NFT is non-fungible, meaning it's unique to you. So there's the collection is one. So your characters are one representation of, say, for example, your credit card, your physical credit card that ties back to your bank account or an account. Forget bank because the word bank shouldn't be used. Tie back to an account that you own, that you use or hold, that then you can trade for physical goods. So in the case of Candice, her accounts held her tokens, which were at one point valued at $10,000 and another point valued at $200,000. But those were all linked back to her accounts or her wallets. So your NFT right now that we've shared, Candace has Osbu NFT, Branden has it. They are now being held inside of your crypto wallets, right? Which are your accounts. I can't take that from any of you. So I've now transferred ownership to Candace, to Branden, to Justin, to Maria. So they now have that. And yes, Marty, if you send us your public site address, when you go into OpenSea, you will see your actual NFTs. So you come here, and once you log in, you'll see your characters right here. And so, for example, I have several of them characters, but these are the Osbu collection. And again, Osbu stands for Office of Small Business Utilization. And what we're liking that to is, yes, you can buy it, you can resell it, you can trade it.
So Natasha wants to know, what do you get when you buy it?
So what you get when you buy it is, again, for us, our value when you buy it is the membership site that we're currently offering right now on YouTube. That entire membership site is going to be on a separate page, and that content, those videos, you can only access them using your NFT. So the same credit card is which you're gonna tap it, which is the NFT. equivalent, and that's going to give you access to the site. It's going to be your login. And in that site, again, when we talk about network is your net worth, you're going to be in a community of other people that are, again, in this space.
And then once you learn what you want to learn,
Then, yeah, so after you, so for example, right now, if you were to buy our course, right? So you pay for the course, you get the course, you utilize it, and then you get the value out of it, right? So in this instance, you get to pay for something, you get to use it, and once you finish using it, you can resell it to someone else, or you can hold it until the value of the asset goes up and then sell it at a later date. Someone said kind of like a house. So a house, you get to buy the house, you get the utility of living in the house. It's your house, no one else owns it. So it's your house. You get the utility of living in the house, raising your family, whatever. And then after you're done with the house, you get the value of selling it later and getting the money back out of the house.
That's a good way. Like today is the first time I heard that an NFT actually you get something for it other than a JPEG picture or little picture.
So again, the picture is only to represent your ownership in it. That's it. The picture is merely to represent that that it's unique to you and you only, that you own that. And that's what the picture is for. So again, when we look at some of the common words in this space, PFP is one of them. And PFP, here, I'll share it with you. PFP simply means picture for proof. So all the picture is proof that you own that item. That's all it is. And the same thing on my phone, this picture is just proof that I own that credit card. This is a picture, but that picture is proof that I own this credit card. And so you'll hear those terms thrown around, picture for proof. And then you'll hear this term thrown around, whitelist for NFT. So all it says is whitelist means your crypto wallet address, pre-approved for minting at specific dates and specific times. Questions, comments, confusion.
Whitelist is like a pre-sale.
Pre-sale at a discounted price.
But the GovCon community gets an airdrop, which is different from the whitelist.
So if you're our paid member, yes, you get an airdrop, which is a free NFT. Yes, Natasha, people buy it and people sell it. Correct. No, that's good. So Natasha, yes, people are buying and selling it. And I think in earlier examples, I showed that, but if I didn't, I'll share it again. So all of these collections I purchased. So I purchased all of these collections. So I purchased this. Oh, look, somebody actually offered me money for it. Hold on. Where is it at? It was on here. So here, 4 months ago, this person transferred it. This person bought it for 0.249. And then this person sold it to me for 0.44. All right, hold on. Let me go back to my other one. I'll show you. This one. Why doesn't it say no offers? People have been trying to buy this from me forever. Let me go to my other account. So to connect my wallet, I connect my wallet. Let's go to my items. Okay, here. So here, these are offers that people have offered me for my collections. Now they're trying to offer it cheaper than what they're worth. So you see 50% below price, 50% below price, 7% below price. But people are trying to buy these collections from me. Someone offered 1.2 ETH for this. So you see, I paid 0.77 ETH and somebody's offered me 1.2 ETH.
Which one
offered me 0.4 ETH for this. I didn't pay 0.4 ETH for that.
It's almost $3,000.
Yeah. So yes, you buy them, you hold them, you sell them, and soon they're going to allow you to actually borrow money against your valuable NFTs. So if they have real value, like my collection here. So if you want to have, here's an example. Okay, look how many people have offered to buy this. This is because it's a very popular collection. So if I hit accept right here, then they'll transfer 1.2 ETH into my account, which is, let's see. But the collection right now, let's hit buy now. So the collection right now is going for 1.4, which is about $4,000. So if I sold mine at 1.2, I'd be selling less than it's worth, but I'd still, again, I only paid 0.77. So I'd still be doubling my money. So the answer is yes, people do buy it, trade it, and sell it.
Do you think people are buying them because it's a cool collection to have, or because of its utility per se?
So I think that people in that particular one, that one has is a strong community. So they're buying that because of the community. There are some that have artwork that's been featured like in very high profile places, like the Basquiat type art stuff. So if you look at art, right, the art world collectors, they buy art because it's, you know, it's perceived value. So there's some art pieces that are worth millions of dollars. So some of these are people are buying for the art, but for the most part, I'm not that person. I'm like Natasha. I'm a math guy. So I don't buy for art. I buy more because, again, I want a utility. I want value from it. Questions? Questions, comments? Nobody's going to join us up here on stage?
GovCon people, just know that you get them for free if you're a GovCon Giant student. So send me your stuff. And if you don't know how to do a crypto wallet or you don't have one, Justin did a video of how to get one.
Yes. So, Patricia, ideally, we're not really here to teach you about crypto. We're doing that on our other channel, Defi Media TV. We're only here really because I want to make sure that everyone that's part of any of our community receives their free NFT and or they're in on the ground floor. So that's the purpose of today's call, because the truth is, we all know this, right? We said this in the last call. I read this today, that food and gas are the new rent. We discussed earlier that $1 million is now $100,000 in value. Tam Reed came on discussing jobs that pay, you know, $500,000, $1 million, and even $2 million. And so, you know, for me, I'm more concerned about making sure that everyone in my audience keeps up, and not that you have to learn this or be in depth, but if we're going to send you something for free that could have some potential long-term value, I don't know. I kind of think, you know, it would behoove you to take advantage of it, especially if you know that I'm going to be speaking on a national platform, right, discussing this stuff. By the way, another thing, keep in mind is if you're not on Twitter, get on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter because that's where everything is happening today. Here's my profile. Let me share. All right. And again, we've been getting a lot of attention from a lot of people out here that are watching what we do and are seeing the things that we're doing. And so I don't want my community to be left out. I don't want to be considered no sellout. Look, I'm here. I'm standing in front of you. I got my crew up here with me, and we're trying to tell people how to get involved, how to start it. Candice, y'all don't know what it took to get Candace up here. Y'all don't know. Candice, you better tell them. They think you just, you know, this is nothing for you. You better tell them how hard this is.
I think they know. Well, at least the members. It was hard.
It was hard. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but we also here to, if you need help getting this or installing something, we are here to help you figure all of this out in the process. So if you are part of GovCon, you can get your airdrop. And if you don't know what that is or how to get it, that's another reason why we're here. We'll be able to personally help you get to that point.
Okay. So I'm looking here. Someone says, "Are NFTs only bought with cryptocurrency? Doesn't matter which kind." I've heard you mention Ethereum, another one, similar value. So yes, NFTs are only bought with cryptocurrencies. Correct. Yes, that's the only way you can buy them.
We wanted to give you some motivation, Candace. You got this, girl.
No, Candace is brave. I'm happy for her. I'm glad she's on tonight. Thank you for that. If we sell NFT layers or a fee that goes back to the house, everything we do in crypto, there's fees. There's mining fees. There's fees for selling on the platform. So yes, OpenSea, the owners are now multi-billionaires as a result of all the fees they collect in the trading and selling of crypto. So absolutely. But we can't stop that. That's, you know, that's besides the point, because again, if you've got utility out of your house and you lived in your house and you bought your house for $300,000, it's now worth $1 million. Are you going to complain because you got to pay the realtor? Really? Like
3%.
You know, look, somebody got to pay the golden goose that lays the egg. So, yep. What else? What else? But again, I'm not, you know, listen, for me, intentionally, what's happening is even right now on YouTube, you know, like, again, the money that people are paying and subscribing, I'm only getting about 50% of that money. So it's not like they're giving us the money to where we can come and put it back into the community to help benefit you guys. YouTube is taking all the money. So they're considering to be $1 trillion company, Google is. Meanwhile, we're here being the ones that's servicing you, that's coming to you, giving the information and being able to try to help the folks out there, but they're taking away the little bit of resources that people are putting into the pot. And so because of that reason, that's why I believe that crypto was invented, was because if you look at all of the intermediaries in the financial world, in the financial systems. So again, if I use my credit card to pay, they charge a fee for the use of that credit card. If I go and I try to pull money out, they charge a fee to pull the money out. If I do anything, if I don't use my account enough, they charge a fee. If I use my account too much, they charge a fee. If I go to do a money transaction, they charge a fee. If I do a wire transaction, they charge a fee. If I pay using PayPal, I do a fee. If I transfer it too fast, they charge a fee. If I don't transfer it too much, they charge a fee. They just charge fees for my money. That our school system, as flawed as it is, tell you put your money in a bank. One of the things that I said in my first video is, does anyone have any idea how often banks have failed? Does anyone even know this? The largest buildings in your city are banks and insurance companies. Do you know how often they fail?
I had no clue they even failed at all until you told me. And then I had to tell that to my parents.
So
I don't think I've seen a bank. I don't see it, right? So when we hear a bank fail, I feel like you, Maria. I've never actually heard about it, and I've never seen it.
I think the only time I've heard about it was when Wells Fargo lost them people's pensions.
Well, yeah.
That's the only time in my whole
hello,
career.
a pension is what you work for 30 years.
Oh, I know. I told my parents that because my parents were like, "Oh, you don't have a pension." I'm like, "I don't want to have one." Do you know what Wells Fargo did to these people?
And we trust them with our money.
Oh, we trust them 100%. When I was going into teaching, that was my number one thing, is look for someone that followed the Florida pension plan, because I already invested time in it. But I
Since
never
2009, 511 banks have failed. By the way, what this is not showing you is how many that we bailed out that were gonna fail. These are the ones that we didn't bail out, or that we bailed out, it still was enough money. And if you look on the list, you'll see all your household names on there. And if we go back to look at companies that failed, you'll see that as well. You want to look up insurance companies? Here, insurance companies going out of business in Florida. They have a whole companies in receivership in Florida. So they're taking your monies. They're giving their bonuses. They're paying the corporate executives big money. And then when they have to pay out money to you, they file bankruptcy. And people are telling me that crypto is a scam. Tell me that the biggest building in your city is not an insurance company or a bank. Tell me that. I want you to tell me that. Somebody tell me.
Yeah, they are, but like I guess like how Justin made a point, like because we don't see them take the name off or say going out of business. I guess it was never our reality that they had to go through this.
Yeah, we don't see that sign. Hey, fire sale. You know what I'm saying? But no, when I look at the bank, I mean, you can look at just the CDs. CDs, they it's like 1% a year on like your $25,000 deposit that you put in there, or your $5,000. When you think of what they're giving you, I mean, 1%, 25,000, and you're getting 1% after 365 days. And also think about what have they done with your money since it's been in there. They're loaning it out. They're
I like this chart better, Maria. Let's do Justin, because this gives you some names: Fort Walton Beach, Florida, Kansas. Let's see if somebody give me their city and state. Let's see if Milwaukee, Texas.
What do DC? See if you can see
Utah, New Jersey, Georgia, Arkansas, Tennessee,
Chicago, Illinois, Atlanta,
Westview, Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Fort Lauderdale.
I'm not gonna lie, I got scared when I got that letter from SunTrust, because SunTrust has my business account, that BB&T and SunTrust are closing because they're merging into Truist. And because you had told me all that, I was like, oh no. I'm like,
Well, does everybody see what's happening in Ukraine? I mean, in Russia, where we seized all their money, so the people to go to ATMs to pull money out. And then what happened? They stopped releasing money. Did y'all see that? Candice? Yes? No?
Yeah, I definitely saw that. They had like a $20 withdrawal policy. Like you only withdraw $20.
Okay.
And then you know what they did? Let's look at this. Signs of law legalizing and regulating crypto assets. They're like, hey, we're gonna figure this out.
Well, so what happens is they were forced to.
Right.
So that's how that's how they've been able to get money into the country and to keep things afloat. But absolutely. So again, look, the thing for me is I just want to make sure that everyone doesn't miss the boat, that doesn't miss the opportunity, because when we start to go in this direction, just like when we had the course and it was $500 and y'all didn't buy it and y'all came back to me the next day, it was like, oh man, I missed out. And then it was $700 and you didn't buy it $700, and then you missed out again. And then it was, $1,000. And then we said lifetime $1,000 and you didn't do it. And then went lifetime, we went $1,000 annually and you didn't do it. So again, we're just trying to make sure that everybody gets in who's supposed to get in, who wants to do it, right? And it's free, or $50, which is free, because $50 at this point won't even fill up anybody's gas tanks on this car, on this particular panel. Yeah, unless you got a bicycle.
And tomorrow I might not even give you a half a tank. You're gonna wake up and be like, what just happened?
So Tamika Joyce Cosmetics, new fan support. Woo woo.
Edwin says staking is so important.
Yes.
Staking is important.
I learned about that because we staked my looks that were like, we bought it for almost nothing. And the only reason I saw how valuable it was because Eric's like, how much do you make in your savings account? I'm like, what do you mean? I make something on my savings account? And we went in and looked and I made 14 cents a month on my savings account. And he goes, okay, now let's look at what you staked and see how much you made. By the time all we did was talk and check your account. I had made 18 cents.
So look at this.
Go ahead, Jheli. Let's talk.
So I looked this up. This is the best CD rate for March 2022.
Woo, the best.
The best. Okay.
Right.
And we got an APY of 1.0%. Okay. That's your 25,000 that you didn't put in there.
Okay. How much do we get?
For a term of 10 months.
So I got a top 25 grand for 10 months. How much do I make though? I want to know how much 1% give me. Put in a calculator. It's on your left hand side.
That's not even worth calculating.
It is.
250
Of
bucks.
course it is.
250 bucks.
No, it's not.
250.
No, it's not.
You said 1% or 25 grand?
Let's see. Jheli, the thing is on your left.
Where it says next. No.
Yeah, on the bottom left.
250.
250 bucks.
And a
In
whole
a month?
year.
No, not a month.
No,
No,
look,
in
look,
10 months.
look, here you go right here. It says,
But that's
the
not
term-
true.
The term is 10 months.
But that's not true because 250 bucks is what you make in a year. If you take it in 10 months, you make 2 months less of that. So you take it 250 divided by 12, right? And it's times 10.
All right, so let's look
So,
at.
so that's the math.
So this is somebody had mentioned staking. This is a
Yeah.
staking platform. Looks rare, where you can stake your looks, and it says stake your looks, earn up to. Now hold on. I had to look at this. I was like, in 24 hours you earn this? Am I looking at this right, or am I tripping?
What's up? Go ahead.
2 months ago it was 800%.
That's 700, but that's okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, but this is daily. Am I? Is this right?
Hold on. Listen, Jay, we can pull up my account. We ain't even gotta play with people.
I was gonna say you can pull up mine because it's
Here.
a smaller amount.
Here we go. There's mine. Let's pull it up. Let's go back to looks. All right. Start earning. All right. I got 6,700 looks, 178 bucks. I last collected March the 10th. So between March the 10th and the 16th, which is 6 days, right? Y'all see that? I've made 178 bucks in 6 days. I don't know anybody's bank that's doing that for them. And by the way, I've collected today 2 ETH. So again, at the time, ETH is down now, but at the time it was around 3,000. So I pulled out $6,000 from this. And so I make 170 bucks every 6 days. So what? That's $1,000 a month. By the way, I do the same thing in Pancake, which Candace likes to use Pancake Swap. Let me switch it over, switch it to Binance. From BNB Smart Chain, switch over to networks. So here in Cake, I have pulling up. So again, on Cake, I'm staking $6,300. I made 105 bucks. The only problem is it doesn't tell me when and what time frame it was. But again, it's probably been like a week or two, maybe a week and a half.
What percentage is that one?
Now what?
That one is at what?
This one's
percent?
60% annual per year. So the way that I see this, and the Cake tells you this, so for example, 60% is basically 3,600 a year. So that's whatever that is a month. Was that $300 a month? No, yeah, $300 a month on 6 grand.
Someone just mentioned I have a 3% CD. Free said, "Hold up, I gotta rewind it and let my husband hear this." Look, when you see the numbers, it's a big difference. And we was looking at the best CDs. When you scroll down, it get worse. That was at the top.
Again, we want to bring people into the 23rd century.
No, and it's important because, like I said, like for me, I love seeing my stuff at the bank. I thought it was the safe. I was excited to keep bringing up those money until you told me they played with my money. And I was like, huh? Like, I don't want to show up one day where SunTrust is closing and they can't give me anything. But I'm sorry if that, or a sign at the door going out of business.
And look, you're going to be like, well, can I swap my dollars to another currency?
Oh, I mean, again, I'm, this is, Candace, I want to hear what your, have you ever staked anything?
Yes, I staked stuff on Pancake Swap.
Okay.
And the returns was like really high. I'm so my girls, I have a 17 and a 19-year-old.
Okay.
And I put like $10,000 in an account for them. And it finally, it matured. The first one had matured like last year, right? And the percentage was like 0.01. I don't even remember how much percent. And off of 10,000, she gained, I lied, it was 13,000. And within 5 years, 13. So within 5 years, $1,000, okay?
Right.
And I'm like, and 5 years.
5 years.
5 years. Okay?
5 years.
Within 5 years. So if I knew that, I mean, I didn't know, I wasn't introduced to crypto 5 years ago. However, like I made that money, like my 19-year-old daughter, when she turned 18, I invested $500 in a coin graph on Coinbase, $500. I made $9,000 and I was able to buy her a car. Okay. Yeah. And that was in less than.
Twist my hair like Branden was on that one.
And that was like less than 3 months. Okay, guys. And
here it is. Metaverse.
We have 5 years of just $1,000 interest. It was, never again. So I'll never, and that's why I lost $250,000, guys, because I always told myself that I'm never gonna put money back in the bank. My money is gonna be making money for me, So I always believe in, just invest in the money. However, that doesn't work out good sometimes, all the time,
Well, the thing is, no, I disagree, because Candice, you said that you knew at what point you were supposed to take it out, and then you were in a group that said, "Come on, Candice, get to the whole story." Even for me, Candice, I'll be honest with you. Like, I told Maria, even when the token value went down, I was actually on vacation. I was supposed to take it out because I already knew it was supposed to go down, and then I was going to reinvest at a lower price, so I'd have more. So instead of me making what I said, I'm making $200 every 6 days, I would be making like 500 or 600 every 6 days. And again, I hate, not that $200 every 6 days is bad.
Right.
I'm not telling you that, because to make $200 every 6 days, right, is about what we say $1,200 a month. If you had to buy a rental property that produced $1,200 a month, you're going to spend like $100,000. That fair math is 150,000. So again, for $10,000, you can do that, or for $100,000 in rental, you could do the same thing. So for me, but I knew to do it and I didn't, but I told my friends to do it. So again, and same thing on Pancake. So look, if I'm making $1,200 over there, and so now I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. Like one of my rental units is paid off. Well, it should be paid off this month. So once I just moved the tenant in there. The tenant, and this is good for everyone to learn, because again, I do know real estate game. So I was teaching this to Branden the other day. That rental unit, the tenant pays $1,600 a month. All right. So I'm going to go back and refinance that property. I'm going to pull out like $75,000. So what happens if I put $75,000 and stake it at 60% APY? Somebody want to do that math? Anybody want to do that math? Okay. How much will I be making a month on passive? if I put 75,000, right? Okay, $75,000. Hold on, Brandon got the calculator out.
What am I multiplying by?
60%.
You muted.
We're gonna put it in Pancake because Pancake has.
Unmute
So let me
yourself.
show people.
So 75,000 times 60%?
Unmute yourself, Brandon.
How many users?
3,700 a month.
Okay. So let me show why. Okay, Pancake, which Candice used, has 2.8 million users. 9 billion in total value locked. So again, 47 million active wallets. So
What's the, hold on, you said you'll be earning what APY on that?
here, right here, 60%.
And that is 60% a month?
60% a
For the
year,
year.
but you divide it into 12. So if you take 75,000, let's do the math, Brandon, on the screen.
So you take
So we do
75,000
75,000
multiply it times 0.6, which is 60%.
times 0.6. It's 45,000
You divide it by
a
12.
year, and then you divide it by 12.
3750.
I make 3,700 a month. Now, from the bank, right? If I take out a $75,000 loan, by the way, let me say this. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. We are not investors. We are not financial advisors. Do not use this to make financial decisions. Okay?
Do I look like a financial advisor?
Right. I am not a financial advisor.
I'm broke.
I'm telling you what we do, not what to do. That's all. But if we go to a mortgage calculator, we're only on here because we want you to get your free NFT. So let's say I go on here and I take out $75,000. My monthly payment to the bank, does everybody see that? It's $400 a month. And over here, I make $3,700 a month. So I could technically, at $3,750, let's do some other math, Brandon.
Can you pull it out at any time?
Yep. So
you could pull out your stakes at any time.
yeah. So for example, right now it would take me 20 months to pay off the 75,000 loan. But why would I do that when I'm making 3,700 a month? You know what I would do? I put the 40,000 back in and compound it.
Right. Somebody said, but the catch is the money is tied up for 5 years to get a stinking 3%.
Oh, here, listen, you guys, look right here. Here's my staking. See, I'm in what's called auto stake, so I just automatically restake. Here, you can stake it where it stops it and you have to restake it. But I do compounding, so it just continues to do it.
See that unstaking fee? 0%.
Unlike the bank, you have no penalties for
right. You see what this says? Unstaking fee, 0.1%, only applies within 3 days of staking. Unstaking fees after 3 days will not include a fee.
Yeah.
Which means I can unstake it and pull my money back out. And I collect my earnings. Huh?
No penalties.
No penalties. What did we just say about the bank? If you don't spend enough, penalty. If you spend too much, penalty. If you trade in another account, penalty. If you withdraw, penalty. If you use a credit exchange, penalty.
My mom wanted to take out her 401k for something. They told her 30% to the IRS.
Hey, I personally took out 25 and I got out of that 16.
Here.
Ooh.
Let's switch back to the networks. Let me switch back. Hold on. Because I got to switch back my wallet from to Ethernet.
And the good thing is
Ethereum, sorry. I'm combining my.
The math is mathing.
So look, okay, here, right now, by the way, since we've been talking, y'all see this? I'm at 178 now. It went up since we've been talking.
I'm going to check mine right now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I ain't checked mine in a minute.
I'm like, wait, me neither. When it went down, Oh, and the APY thing went up to 191.
Okay. So right now while we're talking, all right, I'm at 178. By the time we finish, I'll probably be at 180, $182 while we're sitting here talking on this call. So again, get your free NFT. Join us in the metaverse. All you got to do is sign up. All we're saying is we want you to receive it for free. Follow us on our new channel, Defi Media TV, where we talk about everything crypto. So we want here. Let's go on our new channel. Jay, did you drop the new channel link in there?
I will do that.
Here, this is our new channel, Defi Media TV. Everybody go over there, join, subscribe, follow. That's where we're going to be talking about everything crypto. Crypto Web3. Here. Candice is going to be one of our co-hosts. Candice, Jay, myself. There you go. Crypto, NFTs, decentralized, metaverse, all that good stuff.
And by the way, that first video, I was trying to teach my girl all about crypto.
Here we go. You got excuses. There
Did
we
she
go.
get it though?
Oh, she's staking and she got crypto now and she got tokens and coins and yeah, she be asking me questions every day, and I set up something for it to where she gets these notifications on the perfect time to do it, so that way she doesn't get any loss. And so yeah, she in it.
Antoine says the math is mathing. Yes, entertainment purposes only. Again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling what we do. That's all. You see it. You see my accounts. Look, I showed you on my screen. I showed you Pancake. I showed you my looks. And so, again, I've tried other ones. I tried AVIX. I didn't make any money, but I didn't lose any money either. And so, like you said, crypto's leveling the playing field and staking is icing on the cake. We're, again, of course, they're going to tell you it's a scam because they don't want you to figure out about this stuff. That's the same thing I tell you, government contracts, they pay slow. They ain't never paid me slow on a federal job. They pay us in 15 days. But people want you to be discouraged and not get involved in this stuff. So again, I'm showing you, you just saw my accounts with your own two eyes. So,
I'm actually in looks too. I haven't
we all started looking at it.
I haven't looked at it in a while.
Let's go to your rewards. $226. See?
Yeah, I haven't even. You know what? Since you brought it up, I was like, you know what? Let me check my account.
I have $28, but I pulled out like almost 900.
Right, you put out 900 last time.
No, I think I'm gonna do more Pancake.
So again, I'm.
So you
by the way,
bragged first, and now you talking about you're gonna put some more Pancake. Come on now.
By the way, if the coin goes up, that's the icing on the cake.
How much is it at now?
No, but I'm saying if the coin goes up from where it's at, right? The value goes up. Like what Candace happened to Candace, we get one of them Candace hits.
Oh,
it's a wrap.
Oh, I want to go from like $100 to, what was it, 80 or 1,000 to 80? $100. That's what it was. $100.
No, but look, so if it goes up, not only do your amount goes up, but what you earn also goes up.
Everything goes up.
Yeah.
So that's the real icing on the cake. But in the meantime, the way I look at it is, again, it's like real estate. So even though if my rental property goes from 100,000 value to 50,000 value, I still get 1,600 a month.
Yeah, but that's a house.
Correct. If I were to sell the house, I would lose the money. So until you actually sell any of your coins, you haven't lost any money.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, because they still have the same amount of looks.
Correct.
They're just worth less, right?
That's all. Right. And Candace should know that lesson more than anybody else, right?
Yeah. By President Biden just signed the executive order make with the banks. So hopefully soon we'll see the banks and everyone, and crypto should be going up soon. So
I gotta get my coins right now that they're low then.
yeah.
Yeah, it's telling you, it's now, yeah. While they're low, you get them.
Try to get all those penny coins. If you go on Coinbase, get the coins them that's underneath that dollar. That's my technique. I only buy like low coins. I don't invest in anything that's over like $5-6. One thing I did, guys, I bought Bitcoin when it was down to like in 2018. I just came off of a cruise, right? And I was at the airport. I was at the airport, and Bitcoin went down to like $4,000. So I went and I invested because it was like between 13,000 then. And so I invested bought one coin, right? It went up to $6,000. I kind of like, okay, that's the highest it's gonna go. So I gained 2,000. I took it out. Guess what? The all-time high was like $60-something thousand. Okay. Like, yeah.
I love your stories, Candace. They're awesome. They're so genuine. Candace, it's awesome, Candace. But listen, you've been having a fun time with this.
Yeah. Fun.
We're gonna have a good time. I mean, listen, I can't wait for everyone on here to join the Discord. There's 30 people watching. Join the Discord right now. Here it is. I'm dropping it in the chat again. Send us your public site address, please. Please send it to us. I'm telling you, I know my people. I love y'all to death, but y'all gonna say I'm funny acting in a minute, and I don't want to be like that. I'm trying, acting brand new.
Because the whole time we've been sitting here, I've gotten 0. And since I sent out the email, I got 2 responses.
Please. Go ahead, Justin.
Can we talk about the NFT conference that you'll be speaking at soon? I think is that the end of this month?
That's
the beginning of next.
It's the NFT conference is in 15 days, 6 hours, 23 minutes, and 40 seconds.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. So look, you see the people on here. You see the names. All right. And then again, there's some heavyweight people here. All right. I don't even think y'all know who Boss Babes is. This chick is, hold on. Let me see. Did I pull her? I thought I had pulled her up. By the way, NFTs are coming to Instagram soon. Let me pull up who this. Okay. Boss Babes. Online community, ambitious women needs part. We help ambitious women reach 6 figures, 7 figures, and beyond. All right. 8 figures in revenue generated by clients, 3 million social media followers, 16K clients in our paid programs, 3K cups of coffee consumed, building it. Yeah. They make a lot of money. And so again, for me to be sharing the stage with people like that, I'm just like, those are the kind of people that we want to do collaborations with on our NFT projects. And they want to do collaborations with people like us. And so we're going to be cross-branding communities. And I'm just telling you that when those things kind of happen, CyberCons, I know them. When this stuff happens, then it's, there's no stopping, what's going to be next. So I just want to make sure that everyone out here, Harvard Innovation Lab, I just want to make sure that everyone out here gets a chance to get in, right, before Immutable Holdings. Immutable X is the platform that actually eComey used to transfer into the Ethereum network. They use Immutable X. So they did the migration for eComey. So again, look, I'm really in this space. I'm not like playing around, like, GDA Capital. So we're in this, and the thing is, there's just a lot of activity going on, and we're going to be around some great people. And I can see a lot of co-branding, like strategic alliances and things like that are going to basically take us. Flocky. I know Flocky. What's Flocky? I know Flocky. I know that name. Oh, Flocky. That's the one that Elon Musk tweeted about. If that's the same one that Elon Musk tweeted about, was Flocky. Yeah, hold on. Elon Musk, Flocky. Flocky has arrived.
It's a puppy dog.
No, Flocky is a token. You've heard of it, right, Candace?
I own Flocky.
See, like, they just making up names, and y'all, you got to know this stuff.
Yeah.
Candace knows it.
And it's one of those Shiba coin. It's very.
It's a Shiba coin, right?
It's like that when that whole time when they were doing all these dogs and stuff. So this was created.
Right. They were, yes.
The main
See, there's
coin.
look. Yeah. My Shiba Inu will be named Flocky.
Flocky, and so right after, yeah. So it's one of those meme coins.
Correct.
Xavier asked the question: How to get the NFT?
So how you get our NFT is you have to send us your public address. Xavier, first question, are you in any of our paid programs? If you're not, that's fine. Then you'll be whitelisted. And then when they go on, you can buy one for 0.02, like $50. We're only going to allow you to buy 5 of them at a time. So if you're a member, you'll receive one for free. If you're not a member, they'll be $50 and you can buy up to 5 on our website right here. So for example, right now, see the mint's closed. So when we open it up, it'll be open. You connect your wallet here. And like right now in this wallet, I have $69. I have a couple other wallets. This one has $300 in it. So then once you connect your wallet, it'll basically click this and it'll say buy, you hit accept, and then you'll transfer the tokens to that wallet, and then we'll transfer the NFT to you. And then when you go into OpenSea, or you go into Looks, or any program where we can see your wallet, then you'll see your NFTs in your account like this. And it'll come up, it'll say Ostabu, and it'll say your number. And at that point, you'll own it. It'll be owned by you, whatever your wallet address is.
And this whole NFT space is you're super early. This is not like just getting in. It's something that's been out for so long and everything is being developed. This is, literally like the beginning.
Oh yeah, this is again. I don't even know how.
Look,
Candice, you said something about how long was crypto around?
You're on mute.
Since
I think it started in 2008. So I think Bitcoin was once they had their IPO in 2008. All
right, so 2008. But then and then NFTs have been around since like 2019.
Let me see. Let me make sure.
But let check this out. CVS Eyes Metaverse. The drugstore chain plans to offer virtual prescription drugs, wellness products, and other merchandise authenticated by NFTs. Let's go down the code.
Yeah. So there you go. More analysis before the lights early. Correct.
So you won't be able to change the number on your prescription.
Well, again, NFT it basically ties to you, right? It's you. You own it. It ties to your contract. The contract goes back to who you are, and just proof of ownership. So, all right. Anybody else? We're gonna sign off. Anybody else? Anything else?
Send me your crypto wallet address.
Check your emails. Reach out to us. Don't be afraid. We're here to help you to get in, to get registered, to receive your collection. Follow us on Twitter. You'll see some things coming out. You're gonna see us again. We are still, like I said, this is early. Sounds good. Everything you take will be recorded.
But everything you take will be recorded.
That's true.
Well, right now it's being privately recorded. Now it'll just be publicly recorded.
Pretty much.
Still being recorded.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much.
But yeah, absolutely. If anybody needs help with anything, join our Discord. You can add me, Jheli, or Jheli. I'm sorry, Jheli, and I'll be sure to help anybody out with installing your wallet or how do you get the airdrop, and I'll personally walk through it with any of our GovCon members to help get that airdrop. So, and then also you can reach Maria. Maria, if you can drop that contact down in the chat. But yeah, we're definitely here to help. Definitely here to help. So I mean, just
Shopify, head of blockchain for Shopify.
Oh, I mean, it was already.
Then your NFT. Isn't that Gary Vee, people?
Hey, Vayner NFT. That's right. That's Vayner. Gary
That's
Vee.
Gary Vee, people.
That's Vayner Media. So look, Maxim, Ty Lopez. Okay, if you don't know Greenberg Torek, they're a huge law firm. Greenberg Torek is a huge law firm. Silicon Valley Bank. I don't know who they are. But I'm just saying, like, there's some. I seen Pantera somewhere. We just saw Pantera on here. On one of our things, we saw Pantera. Well, I saw Pantera somewhere. I think it was the one with Mark Zuckerberg. I think it was that one that said the one on Instagram is going to where is it at? I think that's the one that had Pantera on it. Oh, I lost it. So, but again, Polygon, look at that. Polygonations of Polygon. Candace, I know you know Polygon.
Yeah.
Polygon is another way that you can buy your NFT. It's a cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
It's less fees. Shopify again, blockchain operations manager, Rarible. Let's see who else. VFriends, the family tree.
Hey,
Look at that. So it should be fun.
Okay. Oh, it's not. They definitely got some heavy hitters out there.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. So should be fun. If you're gonna go to that conference, I think Maria, did you put in there the coupon code? If there's no coupon, just type in my first and last name, no space, and that should give you 20% off if you're looking at going to the actual conference.
Yeah, tonight they're still doing March Madness, so you save 30% automatically. But as soon as it goes away, and you guys need a code, just do Eric Coffie, all caps, no space, and it's FFIE.
Thank you, Xavier. Thank you, Antoine. Thank you, everyone. Robert, you joined the Discord. Mari joined the Discord. Good stuff. Again, I just really like everything else that I've done. As you know, again, I've 4 years of giving away free content. We're still giving away free content. That's kind of our mantra, right? So we want to help people that don't normally afford the opportunities to be in these places, spaces, be around the heavy hitters. And like someone said, yes, at least if one of us gets to the big stage, we can try to pull everybody else up. So again, I want all of us to be there. I've got some really big dreams, goals for everyone, not just in the metaverse, in the real world as well. So you know, the metaverse is cool and it's fun. And by the way, did everyone see the metaverse? Did y'all see the metaverse?
No, I saw a story the other day, right, with this boy, a young boy. He sold a land right next to Snoop Dogg's land for like $500,000 on the metaverse.
Okay, there you go.
That was crazy.
So for all the people that are just joining us now, here's Decentraland. And we'll go in real quick and we'll jump into Decentraland. And I'll just walk you through 2 seconds. We'll wait. It says the page is unresponsive. They'll load it up. I'll just, as a closeout to tonight's session, for those who are joining us now, who missed it earlier when we first logged on, we'll give you a tour. And again, just to show you, we're not saying that you need to be in the metaverse or anything like that. But if the world starts moving their offices and their spaces, and the same way we're all using Teams and Zoom today, which we were not using a few years ago, and now everyone's on Teams and Zoom, if we start using the metaverse, Decentraland, and Sandbox instead of Teams and Zooms, it kind of would help if we already were there and we had ownership in it. And so that's kind of where I'm looking at it. I want ownership in the next YouTube. I want ownership in the next Instagram. I don't want to be a content creator and not be in there. I want to actually be there as well. So
we in the metaverse right now. Is that what you're saying?
We are in the metaverse.
The other thing, the only thing I think I've seen is when people do the concerts, you said.
Right.
And then that video with Zuckerberg that he wants us to be able to talk to one another inside the metaverse. And what his goal is like when you high five, you feel the other person's hand or something.
Okay, community links, Facebook, Discord.
Oh, that'll be cool. So the thing that probably you put on vibration.
Crypto Valley welcomes you. CoinGecko. Didn't we talk about CoinGecko today?
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Whose car was that over there?
Huh?
That car over there.
What car?
To the left.
Oh, let's go see.
You run fast in the metaverse.
You saying I'm rough?
He's saying you slow in real life.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's fast. The car disappeared.
Racing time. Let's see how we can get in a racing time. Maybe we could do a race. How we get in there?
Somebody also mentioned that they thought that Facebook owned the metaverse, and
yeah, that's a mistake. Mark Zuckerberg wants you to think that. Ooh, what's going over here?
Like,
Oh,
a live party.
Now you have to click the not rated for kids button and you
Official website, racingtime.com.
I don't know what kind of race they're doing.
Hey, they're having a good time, whatever they're doing over here.
Hey, these kids play Grand Theft Auto and all kind of stuff.
Oh.
I don't know what kind of racing. All right, racing times in the metaverse. Get your cars. All right, look, Husky Capital's in the metaverse.
2016年，万象控股就在区块链技术领域。
All right, we're backing out of that. But look, this is real. This is not like, this is getting beyond the TV to. Okay, Dodo. The China New Year fireworks.
Where you at? You on the Asian side?
He ran really fast.
Yeah, you ran too fast.
He ran across the globe. I got you.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait. What does it say? Oh, Crypto Valley. Okay. Kraken. Did y'all know Kraken?
Yes, I heard of that.
HODL. Uh-oh. Everybody, what does HODL mean?
Hold on for dear life.
Good job.
Hey, I didn't know that was a real word until I seen somebody.
Oh, here you go. Metaverse Festival coming up.
Oh, it's a real word. I thought it just stood for like an acronym.
Nifty passage.
Someone says they love your laugh.
Yeah, my laugh is pretty weird, but it works.
How you know they're not talking about branding? Huh?
They could be.
Yeah. Or yours?
Or yours,
Oh.
Justin.
I don't laugh.
Look at, he don't like that. He want to be angry man.
Yeah, put the hat back on. Go back to your.
Put my hat back on. Man, I'm serious.
All right. Well, all right. So we've seen some things in the metaverse. So yes, Facebook doesn't own it. Uh-oh.
Oh, you
Broke.
broke Metaverse.
All right, we broke it. Well, it's still a work in action.
Hey, look, but at least if that's where you meeting at a with your job and y'all at the metaverse with your job and it crash, y'all off.
Yep.
Day's over.
So, all right. Sayonara, everyone. I didn't want to keep my people past 10. So it's 10 o'clock. Everybody's tired. They did good today. Y'all wrote out.
8 hours. No.
No, 6.
Oh, what time did we start?
We did
No,
4.
Maria,
the first
I'm
time.
with you. It felt
2 o'clock.
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
Yeah. If you was me and Candice, you was here at 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're late.
Okay, you're right. So you're right. All right. That's cool. That's
Started
true.
at-
So Justin
Full shift.
Justin needs to be on another hour. So me and Branden can leave now.
And I can
Yeah,
leave too.
Maria had turtle issues, so that's not fair.
Oh, she
Wait,
never
Maria-
came back.
Maria,
A turtle
Maria
in
had
the
turtle
metaverse?
issues.
Turtle ran away.
A real turtle.
Yes.
So
Real
you
turtle,
couldn't
real
catch
life.
it. So you couldn't
No.
catch it. What you telling me?
No,
Not
it
meta
sounds
turtle.
like the
Real
metaverse.
turtle.
I met a turtle.
The turtle is fast in the metaverse.
I tell you what. Hey, when we do our NFTs, we're gonna be teaching about grants and our other community. We're gonna talk about grants. So
Wait, somebody says Maria wants to race. We did a race this weekend. He actually beat me.
no, she said you want to race the car in the metaverse.
Oh.
When a girl was dancing.
Like she had to dance to with my music.
Actually, that's my kind of music. Brandon wants to make an album as well for our NFT collection. So I think that'd be fun.
Okay.
It's okay.
I'm waiting for my GovCon album. He did half a song last time. That's why he escaped right now.
He got to use a bathroom. He can't take a bathroom break.
He heard bye and then he was out before you.
All right, please make sure to follow us on our other channel, Defi Media, okay? Because that's where we want to talk about this stuff. We're just here because obviously I have a big following here, I have an audience, so we want to really promote the other channel, and that way we can keep these separate worlds, crypto, and then government contracting stuff. So, but this is fun. I enjoy it. I love it. Yes, Natasha, we got to go. I want to show something real quick.
See?
I know.
I remember being in those meetings at work, and then they said, "Does anybody want to say anything else?" And then
One more
everybody
thing.
be quiet, and then there's that one person to be like, "Oh yeah, one more
All right,
thing. Let me
all
just."
All right, I'm gone. All right, we out. We out. All right. Look, Natasha says, "I love Maria. My business partner thinks we can make it this way."
You can.
All right. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Tomorrow at same time, same place. No, I'm just kidding.
Maria's shoulders did like this.
All right. Y'all be good.
Bye.
Bye, guys.